When eating out, I usually look for the cheapest thing on the menu, which is usually not that hard because I'm vegetarian.
Because back at home, it's the parents who are providing food for the children, right? And once they go off to college, the children have their own responsibility.
My typical meal would usually be something simple. Usually, since I have many classes, I have to eat something between classes, and it has to be healthy and nutritious, but also simple to make.
When I'm like at home, I actually will cook, or I'll actually use the kitchen, and I'll actually care about making something cool or interesting. Or I used to bake baguettes, which is cool, but now I don't do that anymore at SF Lamel.
Well, I live on campus in University Park North, right across the street from Stonestown, so I say that, I'm at Trader Joe's a lot because that's just the closest grocery store. So yeah, pretty much just shop at Trader Joe's. Since I have night classes, some days I have to eat dinner a little bit later, but I make sure to prep food the day before just so I'm not struggling at night when I get home after class.
And in terms of time, I don't have time to just sit down at the table, just enjoy my food. That's where the places in Cesar Chavez are for. For me personally, I go to food places Quickly or Halal Shop or the places downstairs. That's where I get my food because it's more of a get in and get out kind of thing. So I order my food, I get it, eat very quickly, just get back to wherever I need to do.
So I just transferred here to San Francisco from LA. So I'd say the food options are pretty similar, price-wise, because LA's expensive, SF's expensive. So it wasn't that big of a difference, but the only thing that I found that was a cool difference is there's more mom and pop restaurants in San Francisco.
So back at home, it's the parents who are providing food for the children, right? And once they go off to college, the children have their own responsibility. And I feel like that's really taking a turn in my own mind in terms of how I'm eating or what I'm eating, because I gotta do things by myself.
Well, I live on the campus dorms in University Park South, so being on campus, I have many options, including the dining center on campus. I think I prefer nutrition because it's the same price when you go to a dining center, and it's all you can eat buffet. So you can choose anything from whether it's tasty or nutritious, and they label each value of nutritional values as you go eat there. I probably value nutrition and taste, something that I wouldn't mind eating and something that also I consider healthy. I feel like San Francisco offers a great variety of different foods, and I can try many of them, especially living in such a large city such as this.
I usually get food on campus maybe 2 to 3 times a week because it's convenient because of class or because of CC or whatever. And then at home, probably I try to do it every day, maybe 5 or 6 times a week.
I've heard about the food security programs briefly, but I don't really know a lot of the details, and I've never used them before, and I don't really have any friends that use them either, so I don't. Maybe the school could help provide more information on where to get these food security programs. Maybe have a seminar that gives information about it.
I think students really need a huge access in food. If you want to provide them programs to give them access to food, I'd say open up more programs, or provide them meal plans. Maybe the meal plans could be cheaper for students who are living off campus.
The dining center, they have a lot of food that they generally don't use at the end of the week, and sometimes I fear that they throw it out. And there's so many students that actually sleep in their cars and they don't have a place to stay since it's so expensive to live here. So I think if some of that food is then given to students who don't have a safe place to stay or are running low on food because of classes and their busy schedules, then they could be given this food from the dining center and other areas on campus to help them support their living costs.
I think SF State can help students get food that are food insecure by continuing programs like CalFresh and stuff like that, because that helps them a lot if they don't have access to it otherwise.